I have mentioned that the Direnni elves have disappeared into nothingness in High Rock. When it comes to power over the province or Breton people, yes, this did happen, but they are not gone from this world. They still hold on to one place in High Rock, a place where only the original elves still live and rule. Isle of Balfiera, or simply Balfiera, is an island located within the center of the Iliac Bay, though it is traditionally located in the province of High Rock. Balfiera is the home of the Direnni hegemony, an ancient High Elven family that is known for their influence over the history of High Rock, as well as their expertise in mercantilism. The Isle of Balfiera is a part of a series of islands known as the Delis Isles, an archipelago in the Iliac Bay towards the province of High Rock. The main island is Balfiera, while the smaller island going northwest is considered a part of the Balfiera region. The Isle of Balfiera is a large island with a slope going up towards the center, where the Direnni Tower is located. Throughout the area are ancient ruins such as the Mausoleum of Darkivaran and settlements such as Upvale, which is the largest settlement in the Balfiera region. The islands continue northwest, eventually entering the county of Boraine. The Isle of Balfiera is also the center of the Direnni hegemony, which had originally conquered all of High Rock from Daggerfall to the Markarth. Origins of the Adamantine Tower and Lorkhan's demise. Before the provinces were even established and their modern-day races inhabited the land, the Adamantine Tower stood within the center of the island. Some say that the tower was built in the Dawn era, while others claim that the tower was built sometime in the Merethic era. Before the city-state of Firsthold, the first modern city was built. While the tower's origins are unknown, its purpose was not. The Aedra utilized the Adamantine Tower as a meeting ground to discuss the fate of Mundus. At the summit of the tower, Auriel, the chief deity of the Aldemari pantheon, had slain Lorkhan, the trickster god, and flung his heart across the continent due to his creation of the mortal races, much to the dismay of the other Aedra. From then on, the Isle Balfiera was left abandoned as the races of Nirn had grown and prospered, eventually inhabiting Tamriel. The island would be left abandoned for many years. The history of the Direnni in High Rock. Sometime in the First Era, the High Elves of the Direnni clan moved to the Isle of Balfiera. Long after, Asliel Direnni established himself in the Isle of Somerset, and growing from his humble village of Turgigal, Cygnus Direnni traveled northward to the Iliac Bay, where she discovered the island and the Adamantine Tower, claiming it as her own. From then on, the Direnni abandoned their home of Somerset, moving into the tower and living there ever since. By First Era, year 355, the Elves of the Direnni hegemony were able to take control over the entire province of High Rock, influencing the young race of the Bretons. In conflicts such as the Battle of Glenumbra Moors in First Era 482, the Direnni were at the forefront of the battle, driving the Alessian Order out of Greater Brittany, and earlier, when the Direnni clan forced the Nords of Skyrim out of the land, to which they took afterward. But eventually, with other threats gone, the Direnni lost Greater Brittany when the Bretons had revolted against them. Eventually the Direnni clan was forced back into the Isle of Balfiera, where they remained. As the Breton province of High Rock expanded into modern day, the Isle of Balfiera and the Direnni had begun to grow isolated. More will come of their history in the Second and Third Eras.
Thanks for asking. Great.
So Arana has come back into the Mages Guild.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave the book to Kikius.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
No, I won't do that.
Is that so?
That's so.
Bah. I was a fool to have trusted you in the first place. Get out of my sight.
Black Marsh has become more dangerous
Well met,
than
guildmate.
ever. Many
Hi.
settlers have been lost, and most non-Argonians
I'd like to
have
explore the
left
northern
in
parts of
fear.
Cyrodiil a bit further.
I have
Okay.
heard
doesn't
Argonian
necessarily
is a
have to be
strange
daily.
and treacherous
You know,
place.
one
It
of
is
these
no
days.
wonder
Guildmate.
odd things are happening there.
Hello.
Good day.
Okay, what spells
May I
you sell again?
interest you
Okay,
in
this
some
is
of my
exactly what I
fine
was looking
wares?
for. Now, I was thinking... that I should buy a new summoning creature. Now, showing me... Some of these are very, very powerful creatures. Dremora, though. 20 seconds. I do have the septums for it. Let's go with summoning a Dremora.
Come back and see me again.
Have you heard of Strantus? I heard people talking about this out in the street.
I don't know him well. I've heard he's a nice enough fellow. I had heard he was looking for some help. Not a bad idea if you're looking for work.
Okay.
You too. An honor to be sure.
The bells of the bells of the church ring.
How can I help?
Church of the Nine Divines. I don't know which one that they support here in the city. Typically, they're all... Each one is devoted to one. Though there is the Temple of the One, I believe, in the Imperial City. So, who exactly is Strantius? I wrote it down. It seems people in Chorrol don't know Strantis too well, but he does seem to need help. Perhaps I should seek him out and see what he needs help with. Fine, before I leave for the Imperial City. Oh,
Afternoon. Can I help you?
that is a dark orc.
Heard any news from the other
How are
provinces?
I've heard that the
Fantastic.
Nords
Thanks for
of
asking.
Skyrim have been
Take
warring
care.
with the Redoran of
Farewell.
Morrowind.
Hello there.
The Nords
Hello.
have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
You wouldn't happen to be Strantius, would
You
you?
look like someone that could help me.
Help you with what?
Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
Well, it's not very
What?
much. What? And why does this sound so shady? Strantis' instructions. To whomever this may concern, I was recently robbed whilst on a walk by a foul Altmer by the name of Halgerda. She stole a precious family heirloom, an engraved ring. I, at the time of writing, have reason to believe she is currently residing in the Newlands Lodge, somewhere in Shadenhall. Please go there, find her, and retrieve my heirloom. Many thanks, Strantis. Do you know where Shadenhall is? For 50 gold? If it was nearby, Chorrol, I'd gladly do it. Shadenhall is far past the Imperial City, though it's not as far as Leyawind down there. Perhaps when I get over to Shadenhall, considering I need a recommendation from each guildmaster of the Mages Guild in each city, I will have to go to Shadenhall at some point. Okay, I should have gone to the one in Skingrad when I was down there, actually. Let's return to the Imperial City, though, and go
Arcane.
see if we can't find Baurus. Well, we made it over to the Imperial City without being molested. However, I did see another Oblivion Gate between Chorrol and the Imperial City, and outside of it, I saw Clanfear. Yes, that's getting me worried. Next thing you know, they're opening up inside of the Imperial City. There's also an issue of
Good to see you.
Please.
rabies and
Suppose I
cats.
have a
It's
moment.
starting to
What is it?
become an
The
epidemic.
news from Andy is terrible.
Hope that's not her on this
Good
list.
day to you.
Which way is to the... Okay, the Elven Gardens is this way.
The servants of Debella. Slaughtered on the very altar of life.
Yes, rabies is becoming a problem, and several cats throughout the province have been reported to start attacking people for no reason whatsoever. Well, here's a place I haven't been in a while, the Elven Gardens district. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the rats biting the cats.
I'm so fed up discussing goblins and mud crabs. I can't understand why people are so interested in them.
Goblins and
While
mud
we're
crabs.
here, maybe we could do some shopping.
What would you like? Go ahead and do whatever you want. I already told Fergus we'll meet him later.
Goodbye.
After a cat was not leaving him alone,
Greetings, Imperial.
and he wanted to kill it. King and Queen Tavern.
I haven't spent time.
Where did I write down that I could... Joffrey told me, what's my contract? Contact Baurus at Luther Broad's boarding house, Imperial City. Luther Broad's boarding house. Oh, there it is. And there are a whole bunch of mushrooms. And ironically, although I was out of range from the Clownfear seeing me,
goods in the land of the
from the Oblivion Gate that was open,
It seems Somerset Isle has become
I stopped to pick a whole bunch of
much more
mushrooms and
dangerous
other
place.
flowers. Well, I suppose he's not wearing his blade's armor.
Good to see you.
Tell me, what do you want?
Hello
Listen.
again.
I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
The enemy has the amulet, but I'm sure you know this already.
We can't talk now. Just follow my lead.
I'm ready when you are.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
You that man there. Oh, he's not doing anything.
Good to see you.
Where did Baurus go anyway?
You have words?
Oh. Well, I didn't follow him into the basement, so... Huh. Interesting.
Hi there.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Have you heard any good rumors lately? I bet you're sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the stakes of life or death make the drama irresistibly compelling. I see. I take it you've heard of the prophet down in Anvil.
I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Anvil to hear him for myself.
Okay.
Take care.
These are actual government
Good to see
officials,
you.
so...
Good hunting.
Hello? I don't know. I didn't see anybody follow him. Oh, there's a man. Okay. He's one of those.
Bernardo at the best defense shop knows a lot about maybe he could teach you a few things.
The enemy agent who attacked Baurus is dead. I should find out what Baurus has learned about our enemies.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby.
Who are these people? I'll take his gold. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1. I found a strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Baurus. This book mean anything to you?
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon.
The fools.
I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
As I said before, the enemy has the amulet, but I'm sure you know this, right?
So you said. That's very bad news.
Oh, you didn't know. I also found Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
Well, we better get to doing that soon, but I guess we need the amulet first. What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tar-Meena's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it.
Tar-Meena.
I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
What can you tell me about Tar-Meena? Is she Argonian?
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Okay.
Hope
I
you
guess-
learned something from Tar-Meena about that book.
I guess she's the
This might
Argonian
just
to
be the break we need.
Argonian to ask. Ah, I can smell the alcohol down here. The wine. The wine over there. I can't believe that people would be Daedric worshippers. Though I've never been comfortable worshipping the Nine. Worshipping Daedra is
What is it now?
about as foolish as one can get.
the priestesses of the
The Daedra, as far as I know, they always take. They never give. And they try to trick you. Okay, so
Are you talking to me?
I've got to go. Didn't say anything to you. Access to the sewers, huh? Ah, this is what I was looking for. I have a lot of fly mantia now. Some of these are no good. I take it we have to go to the Arcane University. Let's go while Magnus is still in the sky. Ha!
Why are we running around like this? I'd like to calm down a bit and look at the beautiful nature.
Can I help you in any way?
You do talk odd. Oddly, I should say. Let's just talk for a moment.
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Can you tell me your thoughts on this place?
I'd like to go to waterfront and look at the ships.
Would you? Okay.
Goodbye.
Ah, it keeps on going. As far as I know, any animal can be infected. Except for perhaps arthropods. Because I don't know if that's true or not. But any animal can be infected by rabies. Ooh, you scared me there. Yes, it's becoming a bit of an epidemic, though not many people are going to be caring about that right now with the emergency that's going on. I'm going to have 100 of these.
Well, ever been in the market for a paint?
The blind
Take
talking
care.
to the blind.
Farewell. It's you. Hi.
Do I know you?
Oh, hello.
The White Gold Tower. Okay, so we need to go to it's to the southeast. Let's go there. So, returned to the Arcane University.
I find the Imperial City a bit noisy. I'm not sure I would like to live here for a longer time.
Well met, guildmate.
Hello?
How goes it?
Looking
Hello?
for an
Have you
Argonian.
heard any word about the other provinces?
Are you Tar-Meena?
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Well... What can you tell me about the Mythic Dawn?
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mankar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Master. I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
I need to find the Mythic Dawn. I don't have an interest in them, for scholarly reasons.
Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more.
Okay, then.
In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mankar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mankar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books.
Okay.
I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
What can you tell me about Mankar Cameron?
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know.
If he's an elf, he could be. Mysterium Xarxes, huh? What can you tell me about that?
The holy book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power.
Really? One book? They must have it. Can you tell me anything else about the Mythic Dawn?
They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mankar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located.
Okay, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn
these are
turns
turbulent
out.
times in the land of the Dunmer.
I can always use this.
Sorry, friend. It looks like you've wandered into a restricted area. You've got to leave.
Okay.
Now.
I always use this to transport myself to, the sign says it goes to the Archcouncil's chambers, so I was thinking of this. Yes. For 50 gold, I can go to any of these cities, even Kavach. Don't know if I'd want to try that one. It might be buried underneath a building.
Looking for an axe or a mace?
All these doors, that's the way it always is. Everything's locked. So it appears I have some reading to do. That's a pretty Nord woman.
Please help. Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Do I know you?
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue.
I know you. Didn't I buy spells from you? What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
You want to buy or sell, the city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
Yeah, it helps the economy.
Good day.
I'm sure it does. Okay, well, let's go to the Merchant's Inn. I have some reading to do, and potions to make. Well, this is a good place to eat and create potions. Bye, Vilya. Yes. And rest afterwards. But I do have a book to read, so let's get on with the first book. Mythic Dawn Commentaries. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, Book 1, by Mankar Cameron. Greetings, novitiate, and know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same, mantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to rapprochement, until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the domain of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that domain, and though you be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. All else the Orbis claims in their fool running. The Orbis is the universe. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. G-R-E-E-N-E-M Green Emperor's Way. Green Emperor. This is a place here in the Imperial City. And they've highlighted it. It's not too difficult to figure this out. I have to look in the rest of the books. Green Emperor's Way has to be the first words. Okay, so he's written this basically what I'm used to reading in the Arcane University. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Know then that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers, known and unknown, as it was in the Mythic Dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail, and yet come out different. It shall this time be Neonbiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is Miasma. Every quarter has known us, and none bore us passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, novitiate. That you are here at all means that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now, and look. There is the first key, glinting with the light of a new dawn. Night follows day, and so know that this primary insight shall fall alike into turbulent evening sea where all faiths are tested. Again, a reassurance. Even the usurper went under the Iliac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken relief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. It almost sounds like everything is written just to fill in after the first letter. Some of it's pure nonsense, actually. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow, bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Maroon's razor, I believe, is an artifact of the Daedra. Novitiate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the address. Okay, so it's hinting at things that you need to do. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself, In the Deserts of Rust and Wounds. Is that a Oblivion Plain? Perhaps I'd have to look up what the name of Maroon's Dagon's plane is called. Its name is the Mysterium Xarxes, Aldermetia Aggregate, forefather to the wife of all enigma. Each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink, That I mention it all is testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog words of conception behind. Numantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you, deeds as entities, all systems only an hour before they bloom to zero sums, flowering like vestments, divine raiments worn to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. Zero summing, as opposed to chim. That would mean you wouldn't exist anymore. In his first arm, a storm. His second, the rush of plagued rain. The third, all the tinder of Anu. And the fourth, the very eyes of It's Padome. It looks like... I haven't read this in many years. It's spelt Padhome, but it's pronounced Padome. Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the worm-rot of false heavens. Roaring, I wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew, went mad with the overflow. I'm sure you did. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not words for the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistake. Know that humility was Mankar Cameron's original wisdom. Come slow, and bring 4 keys. Is that the 4 books? Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Really. Red drink, razor fed, I had glimpsed the path unto the garden, and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my feet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, novitiate. Mankar Cameron was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on the worlds of this cosmos. Numantia, liberty. Yes, and I can't wait to read the second book. I think I'll do that tomorrow, after I've worked on making potions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.